All right. Well, I guess we can get started. This is AMA 21. It's been a minute since we all talked, I think, so excited to give you guys some updates. Chuba is probably going to take it from here.
Sounds good. I think as many of you already know, we've launched the collection portion of NFTembed.org. So essentially, Universe now has a full-blown white label marketplace solution that anyone can use with the lowest fees that exist in the entire ecosystem at the moment, beating out other marketplaces anywhere between 0.2% and 1% differences. So it's a pretty big margin. Um, and not only is it a solution that's just live, but it's being used already on various marketplaces. One really great example that I've seen so far is Every Fire Genesis. They got it working with fully responsive width. It like ties perfectly into their UI, and it really feels like a one-stop marketplace solution for those who are a part of their community. Another marketplace you guys should check out is foundnone.xyz/collect. There's a few cool little polymorph derivative type things on there that I've seen Transmental put together. Um,
And the
just like
prawns. We
the
got to shout out the prawns. The
prawns, of
prawns.xyz has
course.
done a great job on implementing all the NFT embed products.
Yeah, they've been awesome, and they have that live on the main site as well. Right now, I think they're leveraging the single NFT embed, and I believe it's currently being worked on the full collection
So they
embed.
have both. The
We
prawns,
definitely,
they have this whole, if you go to the prawns.xyz/marketplace, they have like every single fluff
uh-huh.
collection. They have all
Yes, they
these.
do.
Yeah, it's sick. It's
Yes,
sick.
they have white label marketplaces for all sorts of universe related ecosystem community members, including Fluff, Seekers, Thingies, Genesis Brains, All Stars, Burrows. Got the Polymorphs on there, Lobsters, and a good handful of other collections. So that's really cool to see. And it also is very well integrated into the site with custom CSS and looks really sleek. So I'm really happy to see this all live. Um, just to kind of give a quick recap, just like with the single NFTs, you guys are able to set up a finder's fee. Anyone who creates a listing on on your marketplace using your embed link, whether that gets bought on the main universe marketplace or on your embed or even another embed with the same collection, that'll give you a cut of the finder's fee for that listing being created through your platform. That includes bids as well that are created through your platform. When you're setting up the collection embed, you're able to kind of either set it up like a gallery or like a um, like a full blown marketplace. You're able to kind of show listings that are or show NFTs that are only listed for sale versus showing all the NFTs available, as well as an optional user profile that allows users to list directly through your platform if the marketplace support is enabled. With the collection embed, we also added the ability to have responsive width so that the marketplace can basically fit anywhere on your site and take up kind of all of the real estate that it is allowed to take up. And as kind of previously explained, you can edit the custom CSS. Ryan put together a bunch of docs that I believe are available on docs.nftembed.org. And there's a whole great amount of detail there about how to style everything, kind of what parts can be styled, and how to go about doing that, as well as some really great resources for those just getting into CSS and maybe playing with the NFT embed and not quite yet sure exactly what they want to do with it or what kind of changes are even possible. So you kind of have documentation for all kinds of users who may be trying to set up the embed. Um, as far as I know, Graviton is working on a React component as well that would, in partnership with Graviton, allow marketplaces to embed directly into the site, share a connect wallet button, so that you don't have the users come to your site and have to connect wallets multiple times between marketplaces and various things like that. But I don't think I have any more details on that front right now. So I think I can hand it over to Transmental if he has anything he wants to add on the NFT embed, or if he wants to talk about polymorphs. Up to you, brother.
Well, I
Yeah,
have a quick update, real quick. Is literally we're starting to get a lot of like inbound interest in NFT Embed from various projects. I think once we like put processes in place for like how we onboard people, but like literally while I was on this call, I just was looking at my emails and saw that like Yat had reached out to try to put NFT Embed on their site. So if people in the community like know of projects that you think want to use NFT Embed, like definitely reach out to them, and then like DM me or Chuba so that we can talk with them. I think like once we do a couple, we'll probably just have like docs that we could send someone like a 2-pager. But yeah, I mean, anybody who's on this call, like you probably know the founder of like 1 or 2 NFT projects. So definitely reach out to them and tell them about what they can do with NFT Embed. I mean, the pitch is pretty simple. It's like, do you want to embed this in your site? It's relatively easy for a non-developer to do. It also allows you to set royalties so your project can ultimately make more money off of a marketplace embedded within their website. So it's kind of a win-win for everyone. There's not a huge reason that an NFT project wouldn't want to use it.
Yeah, for sure. And I just dropped the docs link into the pre-AMA chat. So if you are like sending it to a collection owner or just a collector or anybody that has their own website that you think should be implementing NFT embed, you can send along the docs with it. And they're really useful. And as far as the like customization and what you can do with this thing, like I know I already said it, but go check out the proms by XYZ. Like they even built in like you can switch on and off the show listings only. Like he's a developer that set this up. But, like you can do a lot with NFC embed, so it's exciting. Anyways, moving on to polymorph stuff. We've started testing the polymorph bridge for both the faces and the V2 polymorphs over to Polygon today. So we probably got another week or so of testing on that. Obviously, we want to be really safe and really certain that everything's working correctly when bridging assets over. So we're going to take obviously still taking some time on that to make sure it's all put together correctly. Hold on, there's a truck going by. All right, it's nice in New York today, so my window's open. And then other than that, I'm just going to come out and say it, like at the end of the month, we'll have a polymorph game, an iPhone game, soft launching, quote unquote soft launch, where it'll be available for Charles polymorph holders only at first for the first week or two. And then we'll do like the main release where any polymorph holder could play. We're just doing that to like get like a small cohort of people to kind of play with the main application. Make sure we iron out anything major. We're testing it right now, but just want to make sure it's like super dialed in. So yeah, for at least the first week, it'll be Charles holders only, and then after that, it'll go to anybody can generate a code and play that owns a polymorph. So that's really exciting. And just a little like in context on the game, it's basically a third-person shooter zombie game where and we have a back end that's checking for like whether or not a wallet holds a polymorph or not, and we're also like we'll have like a scoreboard as well available for that. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I've got the game on my phone and I've been playing it.
Besides, that's all I got. Just working on the game. So
All right,
I mean,
gang.
that should be like huge news because honestly, the game's like pretty sick. Like the graphics for it are better than a lot of screenshots I see on like NFT Twitter for groups that like have raised a bunch of money to build games, and we we've busted ass on this, but we definitely haven't paid a fortune for this game's development. So yeah, I'm like super impressed with what Transmental and Evie on our team and the Lime Chain team. Like a lot of people have been working on it and collaborating on it, and it's coming along. Like I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I'm excited for like all the polymorph holders to kind of have some friendly competition over who can kill the most zombies and who can get the highest score and get to
it's gonna be Nick.
highest wave. Yeah,
it's gonna be Nick. Like
I
Nick
don't know.
Richie
From the prawns got to level 13 on the test flight version, and I haven't been able to get there. But I know Nick is nasty at
first person shooters. Yeah, he's like top 100 in the world on Fortnite. And when he played that Call of Duty zombie game, he was pretty retarded.
Yeah.
So yeah, Nick, you need to get the game and start playing it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to make fun of you. This is your chance to prove to the universe community that you're a real gamer.
Yeah, and I think it'll be cool to have a scoreboard with like if a lot of people have ENS names, so we'll make it so your like ENS displays next to your score and stuff like that. So it'll be fun.
I'll have to get clowncharles.eth to play it.
Yeah. Chad said, "What would you categorize a game type? Third person zombie shooter."
Yeah, you're just blowing shit up with corn guns.
That's corn rocket launchers and shit.
Game type is first person corn shooter.
The future is now.
Wait, no, it's got to be a third person corn shooter.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So I feel like those are some pretty heavy updates. So appreciate you guys for coming. I don't have anything else to say unless you do, Chuba, Tyler.
No, but yeah, take a minute to breathe, guys, after all of that, and then maybe get some questions in the chat if you have anything you're interested in hearing more about, and I'm sure we'll be happy to answer you.
Yeah. And keep an eye out for any artists or collector or collections that you think should be using NFT Embed, and if they're receptive to it, then send them our way, and if they need any help. But those docs should do a pretty good job of explaining it. All right, guys, have a good one.